So this is XAUUSD analysis for Monday the 3rd of September. Now let's just have a look at them prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we've had price break above the 1204.69. On the retest we weren't able to hold the 1204.69 for continuation towards that 1214.26. What we did instead see was a breakdown from that 1204.69. We've had a retest of that 1204.69 after we did see the breakdown from that 1204.69, rejected 1204.69, broke beyond 200 period moving average, traded all the way down towards that's the 11.99, trade through 11.99 all the way down towards this 11.96. Previously we found support. Again, we've come down towards 11.96, slightly below the 11.99, and found support. So we've headed back up above the 11.99. Tested the 11.99 and we do appear to be breaking away from it, so we are looking for a test of the 1204.69, successful break from which we're then looking for price head up towards the 1214.26. and if we do see sufficient volatility to bring us beyond the 1214.26, the very next level of note is at 1220.67. Beyond that we're looking at the move up towards that 1228.20 here on the XAUUSD. If however we do see a rejection at the 1204.69 or we do see a breakdown at a 1214.26, I think it is, we're looking for a retest of 11.99, successful break from which we're then looking for price head down towards at 11.85, I think it is, before we head down towards 11.80.42. Much beyond that I wouldn't anticipate price to move much beyond the 11.80.42. Very next level of note is at 11.70.63, but I don't anticipate that coming to focus. Would think the far end of the range be around at 11.80 if we do have a pretty strong day in terms of volatility here to the downside on the XAUUSD. But we may just see prices, let's just have a quick look here. Yeah, in around at 11.85 or so. May just be where we see prices head before we head down towards that 11.80, and that's what we'd expect to see possibly to the downside. So let's just have a look here at the higher time frames. So we're having a look here first at the monthly chart. We get scale on here correct. As you can see here on this monthly chart, we were heading to the upside. We've seen the breakdown over the past couple of months of the XAUUSD. From in around that 1300 level, we posted a bit of a pinball, had this consolidation, but rather than have a bull flag break here to the upside, what we did instead see was a breakdown in prices, and we've seen a sharp acceleration down towards 11.60. We've had a brief pullback, so we'll see if that pullback we had earlier, well, in the early parts of mid to early parts of August. Sorry, the pullback was in the late parts of August. Let's get this right. So we did have the sell side momentum. We did have a bit of a pullback here on the XAUUSD after seeing a sharp acceleration down towards 11.60. So we'll see if we do see a bit of a counter trend move off this pullback, or if we will continue to be within this downwards facing channel here on the XAUUSD and see that lower prices. What we'll do now is have a look here at their weekly chart. So on this weekly chart, again, we can see here we've had price come towards this 400 period moving average, saw sell side momentum come into the market off that 400 period moving average here on the weekly chart. And so we've got the 400 period moving average there. As we can see, off our interactions, we've had negative reactions off that 400 period moving average. Had this consolidation, breakdown, sharp acceleration here to the downside. The price test at 11.60, brief pullback, tested at was it 11.40? Was it the 14? Yes, tested at 12.14. We've had a rejection of that 12.14, and we're currently in between that 12.14 and that 11.99. So from a weekly chart perspective, we'll see if we do continue to hold this 11.99 retest of that 12.14, and if we can successfully break that 12.14, may just see a move up towards that 12.20 here on the XAUUSD. And if we were to break down, however, the very next level of note here would be after heading down towards 11.80, possibly that 11.60 swings in the market. We're looking at move down towards that 11, in towards the 11.20s or so on the XAUUSD, but that is quite a bit away. And finally, we'll have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart of the XAUUSD, we can see here we've had the sharp acceleration down towards 11.60, had strong recovery to the upside. We've rejected that 1214, gone into a bit of a consolidation, a bit of a flag. It seems to be developing around that 1199. So if we can continue to hold this 1199, may just see a counter trend recovery here to the upside, counter to this overall trend, which is pretty clear here, and it is to the downside on the XAUUSD. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.